Look, this is no Matt Diavella video. This may end up being the jankiest video I've ever made, but I feel like it needs to be made. You know, when you get to one of those crossroads in life and you just feel like things need to change. Like, I feel like when I think about my life, I've lived so much of it in the middle. Just coasting through the mediocre, living a life that never really matched my potential. My whole life I've been the kid that everyone said could do great things, and you know, just depression, anxiety, just my own fear has held me back from ever pursuing that reality, and it's time to bloody change that. You know, whenever I want to think, whenever I want to just kind of break down my life, I always come up here. This is up on my roof of my house, and I'm lucky enough to live with my parents, and my parents have 3 acres and they have a heap of bush, and I can sit up here and think. But you know, the last time I came up here was like a time of like, I need to think about what's going on, because there comes a point in your life where, man, everything's in the middle, and I don't know what's going to become of this series, but it could be something special. You know, I'm a simple man. I have a routine, I stick to the same things. I have 4 of the same pairs of shoes that I always wear. I wear grey shirts, I wear the same jeans all year round. It's because I've stuck in the middle my whole life. And I think on this journey of me finding myself and the journey that I want to show you, man, just I got to the point where I realised that I'm stuck in the middle. I had no extreme adventure risk where I was challenging myself. I was missing out on that, and I was missing out on that soft, spiritual, introspective part of the journey. And I realised it needed to change. I think, you know, just being up here thinking about my life, thinking about, you know, the fact I'm 26 and I feel like I'm stuck in the middle. Like all my friends are getting married, all my friends are having kids, all my friends have succeeded and graduated, and I'm stuck in the middle. It's time to change. It's time to do things differently, and that means doing something on each end of the spectrum and not staying in the middle. In the middle is my comfort zone. I realise that I've been stuck. I've been working hard, but working hard in my comfort zone. I think now I need to just do both extremes, and so this vlog series, video series, short film series is going to be me documenting both ends of the spectrum. One of the biggest problems about being in the middle is that everything is just a bit flat and flubby in the middle. I mean, like, look at this. This is embarrassing, and my girlfriend's going to kill me for this, but just look at this. Look how soft I am. When you're stuck in the middle, you never push yourself physically, so all that I'm doing is a little bit of exercise every day, and you just get kind of soft. I'm sick of being soft. I'm sick of being stuck in the middle to the point of being soft. I need to get out. I need to start pushing myself, and that means hopefully that as a consequence of being and doing something physical outside my comfort zone, I can start to feel like a man again. So this idea didn't come out of thin air. I really was inspired by a man named Beau Miles. I mean, the guy's incredible. He's a lecturer at Monash University. He's basically a farmer, grew up in Victoria on a rural farm. He's an adventurer. And I came across his YouTube channel, and I came across a video called A Mile an Hour. And it was this idea of taking 24 hours and on the hour, every hour for 24 hours, running a distance that after 24 hours equaled a marathon. And in between the running, he would do different tasks like build a table or fix something or build something. And it got me inspired. So I went through his channel and I realised this guy had done a heap more bigger adventures than this. He'd kayaked across Bass Strait, that's from Melbourne, Victoria, all the way down to Tasmania. He tried to kayak around the bottom part of Africa. Crazy guy. And if anything, I mean, this guy has inspired me to get out of my comfort zone. And as I said, I need both ends. I've been stuck in the middle. I've been stuck in this place where I've been doing the same thing over and over again, and I think I just fundamentally need to do things differently. And so on the adventure end, thanks to Bo, I think I'm going to do something physical, something super physical, super adventurous, that's going to really push me over the next few weeks. I probably will do something to do with running, because I suck at running. If it was anything to do with lifting or strength, I probably would be able to get around that idea, but I'm going to do something running related. I don't have great knees either. My knees are weak as chips, so we'll see how that goes. But I'm going to do something running, and maybe it's a run through the mountains, maybe it's a run on a track, maybe it's just a marathon full stop, but it's going to be a running adventure, thanks to Bo, and I'm going to document that journey. But on the other end, on the soft end, I need to look somewhere else. What can I do to really bring the softness of life back, the yin and the yang? I need that extreme adventure, but I need that softness.
Back to the beginning, 7 in the evening. Hate my 9 to 5, I don't even got one, no please. Picking petals as I talk to God. Does he love me now? Cause I don't seem to have things figured out lately.
Create a perfect world, aren't you?
I don't know who to call mom and I don't get along. Maybe I just overanalyze. Left my city, my kid and talking on these stupid feelings, cause it's just a consequence of paradise. Yeah, it's just me in the sunset, tonight got written on my body. Alright, clearing up my mind, like sweet champagne July. Sway with my eyes closed, so I don't miss out on no more. I got this written on my body, like sweet champagne July. Sweet champagne, like sweet champagne July.
So here we are. I hate running. I've never done it before. This is the first time I've got my Apple Watch. I'm going to set the workout to run. It's going to be run, outdoor run. I'm only going to do 1 kilometre. This is day 1, hour 0. Let's do this.
You made a mystery out of love. Breathe into life in my lungs. Why would I ever run? You brought new light. Whoa, 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 but that.
So, already I know I'm in trouble. My lower back, oh, it's pumped. I don't know if you've ever done weightlifting, but imagine doing like a 30 rep set of deadlifts. Your lower back gets pumped, man. My lower back is pumped. And that's just a reflection of poor technique. My technique is just bad. I've never run before, ever. And that was like, what was that? 1 kilometre, and that sucked. That was 1 kilometre, and that sucked. I mean, just a really hard run, and I hope it's not a sign of what's to come. I hope it's just me going through the growing pains of just getting my body used to this. My shins are gonna hurt, my knees are gonna hurt. My knees are as weak as paper, so it was fun though. You know, for anyone that runs knows that it's fun, man. It's good to challenge yourself, and it just feels good to push myself again and get out of the middle. I mean, that alone, up and back for 1 kilometre, that little 1K, pushed me out of my comfort zone. I wanted to stop at like 700, 800, but I knew that I wanted to get 1 kilometre. My back was hurting, and it's hard running. This doesn't look very steep, but it's a long and slightly steep hill, so, I mean, it just gets you. Running down is even worse. And so, that was day 1. 1 kilometre, bit sore. I need to Google how to do this. I need to talk to some people who know what they're doing about running to fix this lower back, and maybe just weak glutes, and maybe weak technique. I don't know. But let's see where this takes us. And remember, this is on top of me still doing my weight training and my calisthenics. I'm going to keep trying to build my body, trying to push it with weights, trying to push it with calisthenics. And man, as I say, get out of my comfort zone, get out of the middle, and we'll see where this takes us. I've just run a kilometre and now I'm going to go do some pretty light deadlifts, some pull-ups, some push-ups, and get it done. So there it is, day 1, hour 0, done. I did a 1K, as you saw, and it was grueling, and hopefully it's not a sign of what's to come. I hope it's just growing pains of, not ever running before. I've never run in my life like this. So, next episode, I'm going to work on the soft. I'm going to think about what I need in my life in terms of the spiritual, the depth that I need to bring myself out of the middle. I've got this extreme adventure. I've got a goal in mind to run, but I need that soft. I need that yin and the yang. So, get out of your comfort zone. Push yourself if you're in the middle, and I'll see you next time.